Well, hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Life as Tiff Knows It. I am here at a Joann's and I wanted to show you the Big Twist yarn selection while I am here. I am going to be trying my best to organize this yarn as I go because I wanted to show off the names of the colors. So this first color is called Watermelon. I was so confused because each skein, you can see the skein kind of in the background, totally different colors, but both called watermelons. Must have been from a different dye lot. Look how vibrant and beautiful this color is. I absolutely love this pink. Can't go wrong with this. It reminds me of summer. It's hot pink is the name of it. Make a cute hat as well. As I'm showing you these, I wanted to tell you that when I am in the shop, it was about a week ago at this point, everything was on sale. So this is magenta color. That's a really pretty shade. And so I think I got some skeins of yarn for like $2.79. I mean, you cannot beat that. And the softness is there. It's not the most soft. That is the plum color. But I mean, absolutely a great deal. And I use knitting. I use a knitting machine, and Big Twist I hear works pretty well in those knitting machines. So here's a typical red color. Varsity red is what it's called. Seems that they're like very straight colors, like really like a typical color. They all call varsity. I ended up actually buying a couple skeins of yarn when I was here. That's a deep red. Deep red's the name of that one. So I could not pass up the deal, and I have a particular project that I'm going to be working on next. I actually did buy one of these, which is just, I believe, called black. They don't call it varsity black, but we'll see. I was having a hard time having my phone zoom in the right spot and have the yarn turn. But yep, just basic black. I did end up buying a skein of black yarn. And then we have this really cute light pink here. Can't go wrong with that. It's a good, nice color, and it's called Baby Pink. Very fitting. Their names are very intuitive for the colors of yarn. I really liked this variegated yarn. Beautiful colors. Oh, man, I have a yarn addiction. I just want to buy more yarn, but it makes no sense to do that. That is called Unicorn Magic. Unicorn Magic. Oh, I love unicorn stuff. And then we have another soft pink here, not as soft as the baby pink, but a very nice shade called Medium Rose is the name of that shade. And then we get into a really cool, like it has almost a heathered effect to it with some oranges in there, some peaches. That's Pink Ombre. Pink Ombre, beautiful. All of this is 100% acrylic, as you can see on the top there, but I wanted to make sure I pointed it out. We have, what is that called? Cosmic Pink. Oh, I love this heathered yarn. Heathered gray yarn. It was very soft from what I remember. Gray ombre. That would make such a pretty hat, don't you think? And they had all kinds of grays. It got me like, I did buy also a gray yarn. I think I ended up buying this color of gray. I don't know. Like when I was comparing the grays, I'm like, I don't know what shade gray to get. Like there's just so many to choose from. So this is the medium gray. Yeah, that's what I ended up getting. I'm making some lightsabers, knitting some lightsabers. I needed a gray for a lightsaber. Had to pull up an image. That's titanium gray right there. They were out of a gray as well. We got this really dark brown, almost looks like a black. Very dark brown. Is it called just dark brown? Let's see. Chocolate brown. Reminds me of fall time and lattes. Then we got kind of a more neutral brown, taupe, I think is what it's called. Got some off-brand yellow here, or not off-brand, off yellow, off-brand. I buy a lot of off-brand, maybe that's why I said it. Ivory. So that's a nice shade. They're all so nice. Can you think of all the color combos these can make? I mean, I can think of so many projects. It gets me really excited to knit. Cream color. Can't go wrong with cream. We got kind of this peach color here. In between a peach and a cream, I'd say. Pale peach. Pale peach. And then one of my favorite colors here, although, I mean, I wouldn't even call that a mustard. First, I thought it was a mustard. Caramel. So a light brown. I like it when it has a little bit of more of the yellow or orange in it. And then we got kind of a medium brown, I'd say. Light to medium brown. Trying to show all of the specifics of it. Can I see what that is? Toffee. Toffee colored. So many. And then I had to switch to go to the other side of this display because I'm like, that really wasn't that much variety. And then I looked down the next aisle and there it was. So that's wine color, which is nice. Kind of these burgundies and off reds that we're getting into here. Looks like these are all a 4 size burgundy again. And what a nice orange. You know, I find it really hard to just find a basic orange yarn. So this is a great option. I should have maybe purchased some. So I'm going to be making some knitted pumpkins for the fall. Orange BRT. I'm assuming that stands for bright. Oh, and look at this. I am a sucker for the variegated yarn. Warm Brights is the name of that. Warm Brights. And then we got a richer orange, I guess you'd say. Like, that's probably the most traditional orange. Varsity orange. Varsity orange. Ah, yes. Was this more varsity orange? It looks the same as I'm playing this back. Nope, just orange. So there's lots of variety. This is the other skein I ended up buying. I'm going to be making some bees as well. And it's hard. I don't have a lot of like traditional yellow yarn either. Yellow and orange seem to be hard shades for me to find that I like. So varsity yellow. So many projects you can make with yellow, I feel like. Is this more toffee? This looks just like the toffee one from before. Nope, that is rust. Color rust. And then more rust here. It's pretty color as well. Kind of more masculine, I always think about. Oh, those are pretty colors. Aren't those fun? Happy rainbow. Reminds me of the unicorn one. We got more orange here. I didn't know if this was out of place or not. $2.79 was the sale. I mean, I don't know how you can go wrong with that. Coral. So tempting to buy more. I was pretty good because, yeah, I have ideas and plans for my projects that I want to do. Varsity gold. You can make pretty scarves with that yarn. I'm just thinking of all the things. It just makes me so excited. Do you get excited when you look at yarn? Because I sure do. I get excited. Mustard colored. Beautiful. beautiful. Look at how fun this yarn is. You can make so many, like I was just thinking about like frogs or turtles, making some of those, and like what a great shade that would be. So that's called slime. And then this like off mint color, that's really nice as well. I could see it being paired really well with some other greens. Mint. Mint is the name of that one. And then this kind of reminds me of a sage. Is it sage? It is! Wow, I'm good at predicting these things, I suppose. Okay, my favorite shade. Like, I love that color right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's called Jade. And then we got a light blue here. Is it called light blue? Aqua. Jade and aqua would make a really good color combo. We got olive drab. It's a funny name. That's a pretty green. I like that green a lot. Varsity green. And more of these greens here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Huh. Forest green. Beautiful, beautiful. And then what do we got next? It was hard adjusting this. I feel like I'm not a professional camera person when I'm trying to maneuver the yarn. So this is light green. And then a kind of out of place skein. I was trying to get the information on a light rose, which we've already seen. Maybe someone changed their mind and put it back. Oh man, this is what a beautiful one. Aqua. I missed it. Dang. It's probably aqua ombre would be my guess. This is really a beautiful blue as well. Teal. It's showing up more in I remember when I was like looking at that teal one, it showed up more blue in the camera than it is. Then we have, what do we have next? Kind of a denim color. Denim blue. That's nice. I like that one. And then a dark teal. Fitting. Yep, I can see that. It's very nice. This reminds me of like a robin's blue, the cornflower blue. That's pretty as well. Absolutely gorgeous. I like that it gives you a guide of like or ideas of things you can make with it. If I could, I would buy all of these variegated yarns. I mean, I could. Blue ombre. And then this one looks similar to one we've already seen. Is that the same? No, that's sky blue. So, I mean, I think this has more variety than Red Heart, for sure. Like, I'm seeing so many different shades, so many options. It's so fun to just look at yarn. What is that? Caresium blue, I think is what that was. That makes no sense, so I'll make sure to zoom in more next time. I did notice a lot of these sleeves were falling off. That's cyan or cyan. Cyan? I don't know how to pronounce it. Especially with the blues. It's funny. Like all of the tags are falling off. There's more cyan. Is this more of that light denim we already saw? Denim blue. So it's not the light. It must have been a little bit lighter, that other shade we saw. And this is like a gorgeous deep dark blue. I love blues that kind of a little hint of purple in them. Varsity blue is the name of that one. This one I guess would be navy blue. Are you navy blue? Varsity navy blue. Okay. Definitely reminds me of sports teams and stuff like that. I think I dropped something on the floor and that's why I kind of bent down. Then we're getting into these beautiful purples. Man, purple yarn is just gorgeous. When I get most requests, like when I make things for people want purple things to be knitted. It's fascinating to me. Even guys like purple. Rainbow Bright. That reminds me of a Red Heart yarn that I have. Oh, gorgeous. Love that shade. I love it. So that's lilac. Very, very fitting for lilac. So they do a nice job, I think, with naming their colors. What a fun pink this is. Between a pink and purple. Let's see. What is the name of you? Orchid, not orchard. I have no excuse. I got lots of sleep last night. I don't know. What is this one? Eggplant. Eggplant it is. And then mixing and matching all of these beautiful color shades. We've got purple ombre. Wouldn't it be cool to do like a brim of a hat in a variegated yarn and then a solid color for the rest, or vice versa. Like that would be what I would go for. And then we have grape. We're kind of nearing the end here. I can see. So, and we have, what's another color we have? Just purple. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in next week's video.